funny, wild tour story while on the Would You Like a Tour. Sometimes I would have like a really nice dressing room, and sometimes it would not be a nice dressing room. It would be like just like a room in the corner off of the stage. So anyway, as you know, it all depended on the venue, if they had enough rooms, because there was, you know, other acts on the tour that needed room, and it had bands, and you know, I was just really not even opening. I was just like in the show for 7 minutes. So I was cool with it. It was fine. But you know, while the tour, as it progressed, like my dressing rooms would get nicer and whatever. So like towards the end, the boys in the OVO crew thought it would be funny to put my sign, my Jhene AIko dressing room sign, on this little, it looked like a door for like small people. So they're like, come on, everyone, like they set me up, like they're filming me. They're like, oh, we have to show you something, like you're gonna love it. Oh, it's gonna be so great. And then I'm like, what? And then I see my, you know, my name card, my dressing room sign. And then I look and it's just at this little Dwarf door. And I'm like, oh, it's really funny, guys. Crazy story on the road. I hadn't toured in a long time. It had been since I was like 13, 14, and I'm on the Drake tour. It was just a lot of anxiety, you know, because it was like a really big tour and so much attention on me. I also hadn't gone out in a while, and so we get invited to like this private dinner party, and I basically had one too many. And I didn't really know everyone in the crew yet. You know, I was still just, it was me and my tour manager, who was like one of my good friends. And neither of us really knew anyone. So we're just like trying to be comfortable, and like we're drinking and we're like whatever. But I guess I was even more uncomfortable than I thought I was. So I had like a few drinks and maybe like a few shots. And then by the end of the night, I'm crying to my tour manager just about life, and just totally, it was like embarrassing, but no one, only the people like at our table were kind of like looking, like giving me the side eye. But thanks to her, my friend Ariel, who was also my tour manager at the time, she helped me keep it together. But it was just crazy because neither of us like really were comfortable, and then when that happened, it just made it even more like, what do we do? So we left. We had to leave the party early. Cool story.
It was speaking to women, the first lines, you know. And so by the time we got to the hook, the first melody that I came up with, I'm like that. I just am very spontaneous on the spot, and I just, on my way around, on my way around. And his eyes lit up, and he's like, yo.
Remember the feeling of creating music for the first time, and it was like falling in love. And I knew that could keep me alive. So it was less of a hobby and a fun little thing, and more of a way of survival.
He knew in his mind that this dude is crazy and that he's about to turn up in here, but I didn't know that. So I was just like, this is weird. So he's over Giz's shoulder. Now Giz is the engineer. He starts arguing with Giz because he's trying to tell Giz what to do. So Giz is like, man, I got it. He goes, man, you getting mad at me? I'm trying to learn something here. You trying to block my learning.
And I'll take my guitar and we'll just jam. And he's like, okay. So I pulled it out and everybody's smoking and stuff, and we're jamming, and he started vibing, and like I started hitting him. And we ended up on the balcony, and then that's where that song was born. In an hour's time, they had to leave back to Chicago, and he was like, yo, send me that and we'll make something work.